Alright, I'm making a video today to update what's been going on since my last video. Yeah, first things first, I look like crap. This is the disaster I look like without makeup. Um, but I really don't care. I don't feel like doing my makeup just for a video today. It's Thursday. I'm just ready for Friday. Let's bring on the weekend already. Um, let's see, where should I start first? Uh, social, there I go with my speech impediment. Social anxiety. Um, it's been getting a little bit better. I can definitely tell when I went home I wasn't as nervous as I usually am, and I just kind of got a I don't give a attitude now. But yeah, because this is something that's really weird. Actually, I'll get to that later. I'm gonna be all over the place today, by the way, because yeah, it's insane. But let's talk about my trip back to New York. Um, I live in California, if you don't know, with my husband, who's in the Marine Corps, and I'm from New York. No, not the city, upstate New York. I always have to make that out because people are like, oh, where in the city are you from? You don't seem like you grew up in the hood. Alright, I grew up in Newark. It pretty much is a hood. That's another thing I wanted to get to. Yeah, so the good part. We went home for like 8 days. And the first few days we spent it in my husband's town because we live 2 hours away from each other. We met in college, if you're wondering how we even met. But that went pretty well. Got some funny stories to tell. Okay, I never go out ever. Like, me and my husband never like really do anything much. We're trying to though now. But anyway, we went out with his cousin and her fiance, bowling. There were leagues first, so we had a few drinks, blah blah blah. We went bowling. I sucked. Me and Kalen were on the same team, and I don't even think we got over a 50. I don't know. I got a picture of it. After that, we walked down to a little bar. And my personality, when I'm comfortable, very outgoing, silly, like to make everybody laugh. Um, first person I see when I walk in this bar, you go down the stairs and there's a bar right there and some tables to play pool and I don't know what it's called, some type of table, and I see this old lady. She's wearing glasses, and on the inside of her glasses she's wearing them big black things they give you for when you get your eyes dilated. Mind you, this is at night. I'm about to post some pictures right now of me and that lady so you can see what I'm talking about. But I seen her with them glasses, and I'm like, dude, I need to get a picture with this woman. So obviously I did. She was a little bit weary at first because she's never met me before. I've never met her. I don't know nobody here. This ain't my town. This ain't my neck of the woods. Needless to say, I got her warmed up, and she let me wear her glasses. Little did I know she was like this with me all night. She wanted to follow me around, but I'm like, hey, you know what? It's cool. I like making people's days, and obviously you could tell no one ever talked to her because I was informed she is the town lunatic and very weird. Do I care? No. I like making people laugh, definitely made people laugh, and I made her have a good night too. She actually thanked me at the end of the night for actually talking to her and giving her a good night, and it kind of broke my heart a little bit because everybody's crazy, why leave people out, why not make everyone feel special. And which I want to get back to because that's another thing. This video is going to be really long, so if you're not in the mood for a long video of randomness, click off now. But oh, where was I? Oh, at the bar. Anyway, I had some drinks. I was feeling good. You know, I was like drunk, but not too drunk. I know my limit now. We're all having fun, and I meet a lot of my husband's friends, and somehow we got on the topic of Chinese food and how they always go 5 minute or 10 minute for your food to come out. Guess that turned into a music video. I already posted it up. It's called 5 or 10. Edited it. I am drunk. You can tell I'm drunk. My eyes are like, and I'm retarded. Anyway, yeah, that was so much fun. It was nice to actually be my age for once. My kids were being taken care of one of his cousins. I had nothing to worry about. It was nice just to be carefree for a night, act my age, and whatnot. Don't think anything else really exciting happened that night besides a bunch of stories that no one cares about because they're my stories. And it was fun for me and not fun for you probably. Another fun part about being in my husband's town is his dad has a beef cattle farm. And I love, 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 love it. They have these chickens that walk around in the yard, and I named him McLovin, the rooster, and we were friends. I'll put up pictures of McLovin too. Until he decided to attack me. I guess I got too comfortable around him, and I came up behind him too fast, and I told him to move. And he turned around and he did one of these. He put his wings up and he like came at me with his beak, or actually kind of his beak and his back legs like tail, you know. And yeah, I was pretty freaked out. I started running around the car screaming. That thing can run. It followed right after me. My friend was visiting. I ran and jumped into her car. I was scared. I don't do birds too well, and I got a little too comfortable with him for his own liking. And a few baby calves were born on his farm. I got a picture with one of the newborn calves. I'll post that picture too. Okay, now I'm gonna tell you about my town. Blah blah blah. We go home and we are staying with my grandma. She's in the nursing home. If I haven't told you, she has Alzheimer's. And I'm going to tell you about that later too, how that visit went with my grandma. But we get in her house, and first thing is it smells really bad. Clearly the animals have been going to the bathroom in the house, and it's masked by that wet steam cleaning smell. You know, you can tell that my aunt tried to like get the smell out but clearly didn't, so it was like a musty smell. So that's terrible, okay? I'm disgusted. This house, my grandma raised me for part of my life. I lived here. That house is my grandma to me. And to have her not in there and having it be the way it is makes me sick to my stomach. Oh, and then I see a little creature running across the floor and fly down the basement steps. I thought it was a rat. No, it's a family of chickmunks living in the house. Like, how the hell does that happen? Like, are you serious right now? So I did not want to leave my kids in a different room with these critters running around. So we blew up the air mattress. We all slept in the same room, all four of us. And we got these really good smelling candles from Walmart that we just burned the whole time we were there for the whole night. And the next day was my son's second birthday. And we had it at the VFW. The theme was SpongeBob. It's adorable. And, you know, I was a little bit nervous because first, I made these Krabby Patty cupcakes. I'll post a picture. Anyway, we took entirely too long decorating them. And when we got around to actually getting to where we were having the party, we only had a half hour to set up. And I'm telling you, we had balloons to blow up. We had table things, decorations, you know, the whole 10 yards. And people are started coming, and I'm not done. I'm really getting panicky. My anxiety is kicked in. and I order a drink. Didn't make me feel anything because I've been drinking more lately, so my tolerance is a little higher. Yeah, but anyway, once the chaos is over, finally everything's set up. I had pineapples for the centerpieces for a few tables with balloons tied to them and table covers. I don't think I got any pictures of my pineapples. But yeah, okay, let's see how this goes. My dad kind of separated from our family. My dad and his wife and my aunt and the rest of my family hate my dad for a reason. If anybody cares to know about my childhood, that's why they hate each other. Anyway, Kaylin's family gets there. They're all fine. They're happy people. I get to see some of my friends I haven't seen in a while and their kids, some of who I haven't met. My dad gets there, and my mom gets there. And she was never around for my whole life, but we've been talking over the internet and things got better. And this video is going to get really long. I feel like I should have made separate videos for all these, but I mean, if you're watching, still, you obviously care to hear what I have to say. Well, my mom gets there and she's an alcoholic, and I found out how bad it was. She was drunk at my son's second birthday party. But she's in denial still, so she was slurring her words. My husband had to catch her from falling down, and that put me off right there. It's like, I talked you up and was so excited to see you, and now me and my husband are wondering, like, what the hell? Like, why are you doing this? And a lot of other people noticed too. When my aunt came with my grandma, they totally isolated themselves from the whole party because, she hates my dad and doesn't want anything to do with anybody. And that pissed me off. My mom and my aunt were talking crap about my dad the whole time that I had to get up and leave the table and just not talk to them for the rest of the night. So yeah, it was stressful. It was ridiculous, but Aiden had a great time. Oh yeah, another thing is we asked for small gifts or no, like gifts were optional. You didn't need to bring a gift for my kid, But I said, if you do, please have it be small. He likes Matchbox cars or gift cards, something really little, We got huge stuff. Mind you, we are flying cross country, people. We need to fit this stuff into our luggage. Alright, so some of it we left with my nieces to have. But, yeah, after that birthday party and staying with chickmunks, and oh yeah, my town is so ghetto now. It's like hills have eyes. It's like they perfected the art of inbreeding. It's not where I grew up. It's terrible now. But I was like, yeah, Kaylin, I'm ready to go back to your town. So I really didn't care what any of my family had to say, and I just up and left. And I didn't like up and leave, but I kind of told people, hey, I'm just gonna leave. I can't do Newark no more. So we go back to his town. We get pulled over on the way because we're speeding, blah, blah, blah. We didn't get a ticket. Get back. We go out to a bar again. This night I had a little bit too much to drink. Needless to say, I had 2 shots of tequila that some weird old man at the bar wanted to buy me. Hey, free shots, right? No, never again. Me and tequila do not mix. Disgusting. And in my drunken state, I took the shot and then I bit a lemon, and they were like, no, you don't do it that way. You bite the lemon, then take the shot. I'm like, okay. They're like, so you need to try it again, and give me another shot. Like, dumbest idea ever. Like, what? Anyway, yeah, that night was not good. And his cows got out the next day, so we had to chase cows back into their little pasture, hungover. I'm pretty sure I was still drunk. But, yeah, it was fun. It's worth it. It's kind of God's way of saying, like, once is fine, but twice, no. Life still goes on. So it's kind of funny to me. But, yeah. But needless to say, we're back in California now, and I'm so happy. And in ways, I'm sad that it went so crappy in my town. But in another way, I'm really glad because it gives me closure. The closure that I needed to be able to not miss living there anymore, and I can finally accept that it's not my home anymore and this is my home. But my video is already almost 15 minutes long. I'm going to